Hi Taurus, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to use beautiful decks. I'm going to use the Sacred Earth Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, Leela J. Williams, and the artwork by Helena Nelson Reed. I love it. Beautiful. I'm going to throw in one at the end of the reading, so I hope you stay for it, of the Spirit Animals Oracle, and that's by Jody Bergsma. The tarot today will be the Thelema Tarot, and this is by Renata Lechner. Alright, so good, gorgeous, earthy decks, I think, for the week. So I'm going to start by shuffling your Sacred Earth Oracle and pull one for you. While I do, I'll let you know the first day of the week this week, well, the 6th or 7th, depending on where you are in the world, we're going to have a new moon in Virgo. We are in the third week of Virgo season, very earthy and grounded energy. It is the natural 6th house of health and well-being, how we go through our day-to-day lives, and the incremental things that we do, our habits, right, things like that. And with a new moon, it's a new chance to change something, to establish a new habit, something that's going to bring incremental change that will last. So that's a really good thing, I think. We also have some trines this week that I think bring really good energy from the outer planets to help us make these changes. And I like that a lot. We'll see what comes out in the reading for you today, and I'll let you know if I see any other astrological influences for you, Taurus. All right, so let me pull you one of these while you settle in with me. Just settle in and see which one feels good. That's the one. Balance. All right. Balance for you, and I'm going to read that for you. Look at that. That's a beautiful card right there. Makes me think of Libra, right? All right, and now I'm going to shuffle your Thelema Tarot. Pull 9 cards. We're going to go horizontally, vertically, and big picture. All right, so stay with me. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will today. Thank you so much for coming by. And if you do like the video, please give it the thumbs up and share it across social media. I would appreciate that very much if you would, to support the channel. Thanks. But I really love your comments, so let me know if it's your story and how you feel about things. All right. For your 9-card spread, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more since I already shuffled quite a bit for you. That feels good to me. All right, Taurus, let's do this. So why don't you settle in with me, right? Let's do what we do. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Bring down the cortisol. Right? Relax your spine and your shoulders. Plant your feet or put them up, whatever's comfortable for you. Settle in. Get some oxygen to the brain, right? Helps you relax. Get into a good headspace. All right. And of course, these general readings can give you a basic theme of what I'm seeing as far as the messages today. So you can apply what works for you, what is a message for you, and of course what isn't. You can also go to your rising and moon sign or your Venus sign for more information for the week, okay? So this is for Monday, September 6th through Sunday the 12th, all right? Third week of Virgo season. Let's see what we see. Well, first of all, what I do see is I see you on the bottom of the deck here, the King of Pentacles. I think you are in a good state right now, feeling pretty comfortable in Virgo season, Taurus. It is a sister earth sign for you, and that is a very comfortable kind of earthy, grounded, day-to-day feeling, right? So I think you're feeling pretty strong in the energy. Under that, we've got the Lovers card, so you may be considering what's going on in your relationship and how to make it as grounded and responsible and practical as possible, because I think you're also looking maybe at your funds, your money, combined finances, perhaps with the 7 of Pentacles. That this is a card of assessment, right? Looking at the yield for all the work, the effort that you've put into something, and you know, the worth of it, and the yield, the harvest, right, that you're getting from it. And since the relationship card is right in the center, I think this is a long-term relationship we're looking at with the King of Pentacles. This is usually a long-term husband type card, right? Very practical, dependable. Whether you're the husband or the wife doesn't matter, or husband, wife doesn't matter. What it matters is it's grounded energy. It's the yang action of taking care of business And considering that this is in the center, it may very well have to do with your partner. So that's a potential. And looking at it, looking at either the finances or looking at the effort, the time that you've put into the relationship, and getting grounded about things and taking an assessment. So that's at the bottom of the deck. All right, I'm going to take a look while I'm pulling up this card for you in the book. I'm also going to take a quick look at your 9 and see what I see. Do some more breathing for me. Yes, I think that maybe there's a conversation this week. I think that someone's feeling really good, accomplished about something. I think that you've been working very hard, or you've changed jobs and are looking at working at a new place. I think that something's coming in. You think you're going to hear some word from someone here. I think that's going to make you feel pretty strong. So let's look at this. Balance. It says, the tedium or drudgery of a safe but unstimulating environment. Denying a problem worsens an outcome. Avoidance of the tough stuff causes dependence, stagnation, or a loss of self. Make mistakes with the purpose of learning from them. Aim to manage your stress rather than eliminating it. Minimize damage by turning a difficulty to your advantage. A challenge brings needed incentive. Wow. So it's kind of getting through the day-to-day, right? Not denying the problems, going through the tough stuff, like a Virgo, looking at the details, right? I think that we saw that on the bottom of the deck, right? Right here, looking at all the details, looking at the things that need to be worked out. And I think that's why you've got so much earth energy on the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. That makes sense. Right, so minimizing damage by turning difficulties to your advantage. But the challenge brings needed incentive, right? Very often we do need an incentive. When something's unstimulating, we kind of need that catalyst to move, to change, right? To alter something so it's better and not denying the problem. Oh, that makes sense. All right, challenge helps you face and overcome fear. This challenge is a blessing that will in some way make you stronger and more resilient. Open yourself to the light of the world. Draw into you. Be empowered by it. Draw it into you. Be empowered by it and channel it into your environment for all to benefit from. Face all that comes your way right now and trust your ability to make change for the greater good. The impact of even a small change can ripple across every area of your life. Take comfort in knowing that pressure is a vital element for growth and abundance. So very much this card is about getting things into balance, and that sometimes we need some type of stimulus in order to make the change, right? So if something's off balance, we kind of need something, some type of energy, some type of emotion to bring it back into balance. So that really makes sense. And I'm seeing that here, and this again may have to do with a relationship. All right, in the center of your reading today, I see the 6 of Wands. And this is accomplishment, it's achievement, it's knowing that you've been seen, heard, and respected. It's the welcome home to, the knight that goes off into battle and comes home, flags waving. So in the middle of your reading, I think it's very indicative that things will go well. All right, so bringing whatever you need to bring into balance. So let's go across the top. We have the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Emperor. Now the Queen of Swords is about absolute, authentic truth, right? It's the yin energy of the sword suit. It's intuition, it's intellect, it's knowing, right? This energy is the energy of knowing what you know and being able to speak out loud authentically. Right? The Queen of Swords doesn't take BS, right? She just says it right out loud. She doesn't want to beat around the bush. She just talks and says, this is the way it is, this is the issue, whatever. Now with the 9 of Cups, it's really, I think, about what you want. I think this is speaking it out loud, saying how you feel. This is how I want to feel. This is what I want right now. With the Emperor, it's kind of taking taking the ball in your own court so that you can make this conversation happen in order to empower yourself, right? Empowering yourself, your throat chakra to open, to speak about what it is that you want. 9 of Cups, Emperor. What you want, okay? Exerting your will, right? The Emperor is the Aries card, or the I am presence. So it's about knowing oneself, empowering oneself to take charge of what one wants and being able to speak about it. That's what I'm saying. All right, then we have the Death card, the 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So if you do have this conversation, it's about the transformation that's happening, the end of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle. There's no arguing with the Death card in the tarot. When the Death card is on the table, it means something ends. Something is done and over with in order for the new to come in, right? And this card was about the drudgery, right? And things that are just not working, not stimulating, not moving forward, stagnancy, and bringing it back into a balance so that the stagnancy can end. And I think that that's what you're doing here, right, with that Death card. That's why the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, because when you do that, you end the old cycle and you begin the new one. Look at that, 6 of Wands. So this is acknowledgement, it's respect, it's feeling like a winner. And with the Ace of Pentacles, there's the new beginning. A new beginning. And this, to me, is a new moon in Virgo. On Monday, the 6th, or the 7th, depending on where you are in the world, there is a new moon in Virgo that trines Uranus and Taurus, which a trine is a beautiful energy, and it helps us with that Uranus energy in Taurus to make a pretty big, pretty radical change with the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles for a new beginning that's just better, right? Virgo season is about making improvements, right? Change for improvements. So that's gorgeous. I love that. In the middle row for you. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. This could be a new job. It could be about work. It could be about how you work in the relationship, what you do every day. This is what you practice every single day, getting better and better at. This is mastery over what you do every day, right? With the Page of Wands, there's an injection here of some enthusiasm, right? It could be a message. It could be a job offer. Right? Seriously, Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords. It could come from a King of Swords, or it could be about a decision. The King of Swords is the suit of air, and at the King, you've kind of leveled up to the point where you can now take action because you've decided on something. You've thought about it long enough with the King of Swords, you can make a decision. So this looks like a message about some kind of work or working on the relationship, and thereby a decision can be made. I love that for you. Remember, on the bottom of the deck, you're really looking at what you want for the long term. Now, yes, the Lovers indicates a relationship for many of you. This is going to be about your relationship, okay? The person you love, right? The person you kiss, okay? For others of you, this could very much be about making a decision that affects the person in your life, okay? Making a decision that affects not just you, but whomever it is in your life that you love, okay? Yeah, under that Judgment, Magician, Ace of Swords. Woo! This is a major decision. Okay, so whatever the decision is, let's go down the vertical. We've got the Queen of Swords. She's very decisive as well, and it's because she just has an incredible intuition. So she feels it. She doesn't just know it. It's not just logical for her. She knows because she feels it. She's very intuitive, okay? Left, right brain, very intuitive. And then with the Death card under that, so she knows a change is happening. She feels it coming and knows that it's something that's going to be either about work, your work a day, how you do things every day, something like that. Then we have the 9 of Cups, but this is a wish come true. It can be wish fulfillment. It's certainly something you want, Taurus. With the 6 of Wands, winner, winner, chicken dinner, something you want. This is a wish coming true and feeling great about it. With the Page of Wands, it could be a message you receive or a message that you give that is about this good thing that's happening that's going to change things. That's gorgeous. Then we have the Emperor, making you feel like a king about it, making you feel like the Emperor. I'm in charge of this because I've taken the responsibility. I've had the conversation. I'm honest about it. I'm talking about it. This is what's going on. Then the Ace of Pentacles, the new beginning is here because the decision is made. You can see that, right? Okay? That's really an incredible thing. So here's what I'm really seeing about this. Because this is on the bottom of the deck and subconsciously you are really looking at the details of things. You can see that here. Taurus, here's you trying to be decisive, taking action, looking at things in detail, making a decision about it, and thinking very distinctly in the center of it all, this affects my relationship. So I think it's important to you, and with the Six of Wands in the center of your reading, I think it'll go well. My advice here, because I do see a message coming in, it could be about work, it could be about a relationship. The most important message here to get back into balance, to bring things out of stagnation, right? To bring those things back together. That's what I just heard in my head, together. The most important card on this table is the Queen of Swords, because it's the talk, it's the conversation that needs to happen. Okay, here's what I just heard. Because Queen of Swords, if you talk about it, you get what you want. Because you've empowered yourself to be honest, right? You get what you want, which is why the change, death, Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This is why this comes. Because you open up and you're honest about it. And then you bring it into your daily life with the good news and the enthusiasm and the decision made. So my best advice to you right now this week, Taurus, is to be 100% transparent and conversational about it, about what you want, about the decision. And what I heard just now that was, wow, light bulb, do not make just a unilateral decision. That's the most important part of this. Because your person, you need to talk to your person. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. And under the deck, subconsciously, you know that. That's why the Lovers is here. Okay? Taurus, it looks like something good coming in. Also, I want to pull you now, before I leave you today, one of the Spirit of the Animals Oracle card for you. Since we are in the third week of Virgo season, let's get an animal totem card for us this week, okay? Taurus, for you, let's just pull one of these. Because sixth house, sorry, got three. I'm going to put these two back. This is the right one because it popped out on its own over here. We have power. Talk about the Emperor. Oh, wow. We have power, Grizzly Bear. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. I never give up. I will succeed. Yes, you will. Your wish is coming true. You've got a beautiful wish here. A beautiful Ace of Pentacles coming. So share it. Share it. Share your beautiful message, your conversation, whatever it is, and empower yourself to do so, because it's going to bring good things to you. Okay, Taurus? I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and I'll be here next week.